You're welcome to the Woman to Woman show. Wow, whoa. In fact, we are celebrating every woman here. Those that are connected, those that are yet to connect, yeah, those that are going to connect, those that are part of You Rock Media. We really want to appreciate you. We celebrate every woman, even as we are celebrating ourselves here today. My name is Joy. You are welcome to You Rock Radio. And this is our show, the Woman to Woman show on You Rock Radio.
Hey guys, welcome to You Rock,
where we bring you weekly topics and new content.
This is You Rock Radio, bringing you global entertainment. Have fun. Yes, I am having fun with my sister and my friend. Yeah, I'm not going to introduce you. I want her to majestically introduce herself. So tell us who you are.
Hello, Joy. Long time no see.
Long time.
Thank God we are reunited on this day, International Women's Day. Hello to all my sisters, mothers, grandmothers, aunties, daughters. We welcome you. We thank you for your lives. We just honor you today. Everyone should just be celebrating themselves, enjoying themselves. Cooking, or cooking if you like. But anyway, my name is Tracy, and I'm happy to be here on this special day.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. When you said you were going to come on board, I was like, yay! Because she hasn't been in the studio for a very, very long time. Really, I'm so delighted to have you here in the studio, Tracy. Nice. So how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm happy to be here for this topic in particular.
Yeah, we're going to let you guys know the topic very, very soon. If you want to be part of this show, please call us on 00353 8996 30. Yeah, excitement is taking me away. And for Facebook and Instagram, it is You Rock Media 1. You know, in celebration of the International Women's Day, see us in our regalia, in our purple, which connotes royalty, luxury. We have to start taking good care of ourselves. Even as we're fighting for equality, we are fighting, we want this society to actually recognize women, more. Not that they don't recognize us, we want it more. We want it up there. We want them to upgrade it, But we really do need to start from ourselves as well. You need to start taking good care of yourself as a woman, as a mother, as a sister, as a wife, as a niece, as a daughter, whatever category you find yourself, we have to start taking good care of yourself, or ourselves. And that's why we have come up with this topic that says, what do you think? We're talking about overthinking. Do you think overthinking, when you overthink, do you think it solves a problem? Do you think, do you think it creates a better pathway, or does it complicate issues? That's what we'll be talking about today, Tracy.
Yeah, I mean, overthinking. I think there's two types. There's overthinking that it always leads to negative outcome, and also that overthinking that leads into sort of over positivity.
Sorry. We already have a caller here. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, welcome to the Woman to Woman show on You Rock Media. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, too?
I'm fine, thank you. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Yesuni Kui. I'm calling from Manchester, United.
Oh, great. Our mental health nurse. Oh, beautiful. Thank God. Thank God, it's fine. You are a darling. Thank you so much for calling in, because we need your own part. The medical, aspect of negative aspect or effect of overthinking. But before that, happy International Women's Day.
Yeah, you. We need to celebrate ourselves once in a while.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we need to. We need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, please let's hear from you.
Um, well, overthinking issue is it doesn't solve the issue, does it? It's not the
No.
solution to it.
No.
So when we overthink issue, and I think it's just natural as women, we overanalyze things,
Mm.
we dissect it, we think forth and back about it.
Mm.
But then when we have issues that it's always reoccurring in the house, and you thinking about it and worrying about it and it's going to deny you your sleep.
Mm.
Because sometimes what we don't know is that subconsciously, when we think about things too much, our body starts to react towards it.
Mm.
So when our body reacts, it will react negatively or positively depending on what we're thinking. So
Mm.
when we worry about things, we are sending too much negative energies into our bodies, and we are shooting up the adrenaline in our body as well. So
Mm.
it's not very helpful when those and those mechanisms that we put in our body don't have anywhere to go. They begin to become harmful to our body because it's toxins, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we don't need to overthink things
Mm.
because overthinking will not bring solutions. What we need to do is what is the solution to this
Mm.
matter? What can we do about it?
Mm.
Where do we get support? Where do we get help if we need help?
Mm.
So we should be looking for solutions rather than thinking about it over and over because at the end of the day, it's going to be it's detriment to our health.
Health. Mm.
Let's take an example. We think about children all the time, isn't it?
Mm.
This child will do this, this child will do that. Eventually, the child will find his way in life, find his path, and move on. But then, if you don't take care of yourself and you overthink things, your health will be at stake. So
Mm.
we don't really need that as women.
Mm. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so
After
much. Thank you so much,
thank
Yetunde. We appreciate your call.
all right.
You enjoy yourself. Make sure you take yourself out. Like Tracy said, no cooking today. No,
No, no,
no
you're
cooking today.
going out and having fun and enjoying ourselves.
Oh yes, oh yes. We are following you behind. All right, you have a great day.
Thank you so much for giving us audience on your platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling
Yeah.
in. All right, bye bye. Oh
Yeah,
my
like
God.
she said, I mean, one of the points that she made is like it can leave sort of toxins in the body and become toxic behavior. Toxic.
Yeah, another caller. Don't worry, when we are done, when they are done calling in, we'll do our talking. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Europe.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. Best wishes to everyone.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Tell us your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Elizabeth. I'm calling from Dublin, Republic of Ireland.
Oh, great, 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 great. And you want to be part of this. Yeah, please tell us what you think or what you um maybe the negative effects of overthinking, because that's what we're trying to drum, into women. Not that it's easy, but by the time we hear this aspect, probably it will help us, control it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's natural to kind of think or meditate,
Mm,
have a repeated thought over some issues.
mm,
But when an issue becomes so dominant, like it's your waking thought, it's your sleeping thought, you're in the shower, and it's bothering you so much,
mm,
it may have negative impact on your mind and on your mental capacity.
mm.
So, and it can really, and sometimes it's so subtle that people don't realize that they are doing damages, even to their mind.
Hello? No, don't even tell me we lost her. Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay, that's network now. That's network now. Okay, probably wait for her to ring back. Okay, maybe we'll just wait for her to ring back, to call us back. Okay, that's fine. Elizabeth from Dublin, please, we're waiting for your call. We're talking with you now. We don't know what happened. This network, I'm very sure. But you can ring us back, But even from what she's saying, or what our first caller said, the negative energy overthinking brings. And like what you were saying, the toxic. Yeah, I'll let you.
Yeah, I mean, it's very subtle, as she's saying. It can creep in, and then before you know it, it's taking you, your mind is taking you places where you're just thinking, and it's always negative. It's never positive. It's just very, very, very unsavory. Like your thoughts can lead you into, and it can ruin friendships and relationships.
Yeah.
It really has done a lot of damage, and I don't know why women in particular are affected in it. I think it's because we have so much to do, so much to process, that sometimes it could just, we like to get the job done. We like to think how things are. Like in some respects, it can be very, like, if it depends on your personality, and it depends on what age and stage you are in life. So like a young woman will not be thinking, without any children, will not be thinking about her children, what they're doing, or when they're out. I mean, you cannot help them go in. They have to go out.
They have to go
They have
out.
to do something, But a young woman can be thinking, oh, maybe she's looking for a partner. Maybe someone looks at her at work or something, and before you know it, she's already got the wedding dress. She's already thought about the bridesmaid. She's already merged their two names together. It can bring you into some strange places,
Yeah.
And does strange things to you. But when we're talking about the toxic side of it,
Yeah.
when it really
Which is
starts to
very, very negative. I'm going to give you a life experience.
Yes.
What happened to me last year? It was like a joke, but I thank God that I'm alive here today, actually talking. By now probably I would have been forgotten by a lot of people. Maybe when they see my photograph, they'll say, "Oh, I used to know this woman." But thank God, last year this was how this overthinking thing came, and I said, "No, let's talk about it." And today is like a very good day for us to talk about this, to caution ourselves as women, because we like to overinterpret things. We like to go to the extreme. We like to
read meaning.
Oh Jesus, read meaning, in-depth meaning, something that we're supposed to see on the surface. Look at it on the surface and okay, she's same number. Yeah, okay. Yeah, hello.
Hello, you rock.
Yeah, hello. I don't know what happened. We lost you, but thank God you're ringing
Yeah,
us
but
back.
I was hearing you, but you couldn't hear me. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So back to where I started.
Yeah.
It's normal for you to kind of process thought as you think back and forth over something.
Okay.
But when it becomes excessive, is when it becomes your waking thought, your sleeping thought, and it's bothering you.
Yeah.
It will have negative effects
Okay.
on both your mind and your body. So effects like it will not help you to make necessary important decisions. Some things that you need to plan about. It will be eating up your time. So it can be draining. It drains your joy, it drains your spirit. Anytime your mind comes to it, it drains you. It's like I call it like a thief of your joy. So it eats your time, and it doesn't let you even see bigger pictures. To plan and move on. So we should be conscious of all those things that like each time you think about maybe what somebody did for you that's not good, or maybe a financial situation that is scaring you at the face. And sometimes it could even be relationships, maybe your spouse, or unfortunately sometimes when we have teenagers that are just, or youth that are just trying to navigate life, and the pressure is much on us as in some decision they are taking. So we should not allow that. So instead of filling ourselves with all those negative impacts that may bring us down to depression, and some people may end up on medication, even to the extent of this bad aspect of suicidal effect. So we should look for way out. I know somebody else might be talking on that. So just look at the good things in that situation or in the past. What can I do differently that I'm doing?
Yeah.
All right. And sometimes, if you know reliable people that you can share your mind with,
Yeah.
a problem shared is half solved.
Yeah.
But make sure they are reliable people, not people that will take your story to CNN because they will make your life worse.
Take your story to Europe.
And finally, the God factor. The God factor, because he knows an solution to many things that we don't know. So happy International Women's Day. We are going places. Don't let anything rob your journey.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so much. Right. We appreciate your call. Thank you for being part of this
You're
show.
welcome.
And enjoy yourself.
Right, bye.
All right.
And you too. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Oh my gosh, she nailed it.
Yes.
She actually nailed it. Before we talk about her, I was saying something about the personal experience, what happened last year to me. It was like a joke before it escalated. Something happened concerning my daughter. School, she gained admission. I was trying to apply for Irish citizenship for her. And I have been waiting, because she's an American. She needs the Irish citizenship so that her school fees will be low, not her paying the international fee. And I was like really believing God for it to come before she gets into school. But unfortunately, after waiting for like 9 months, they sent me the applications back, and that I filled the wrong form. I won't lie to you. You see, that morning, when I got the letters, I opened it, I was shivering. I was virtually shaking, And she said to me, Mom, stop. I couldn't control myself because this was not what I was expecting. What I was expecting was, oh, congratulations that we've given you the Irish citizenship. That was what I was expecting. I was virtually shaking, and she came and helped me. I shouldn't worry. This is like I always say on this show, talk is very cheap. I shouldn't worry. But then I was thinking of the 10 grand, 9 grand they're going to ask me or ask us to pay as school fees and stuff like that. And we know we can pay something cheaper. And that was it. I stopped sleeping and I started thinking about it. Do you know, for like 2 weeks, I didn't know I went too far with my thinking. And it affected my system so badly. For like 2 weeks, I had this gastric problem, my upper abdomen. And when I go to the GP looked at me my GP looked at me and said, what could be the problem, Joy? He's been my GP for over 15 years, so he knows me very well. He said, Joy, you hardly fall sick. To God's glory, I hardly fall sick. What would have happened? So they had to start running tests and everything. And they found out that overthinking led to anxiety. And that anxiety messed up my system for me. And before you knew what was happening, they gave me from one drug to another, nothing. It wasn't helping. Until one day I was in so much pain, I had to call the ambulance. And when I called the ambulance, I go to the hospital, they were like, thank God you came. I was in the hospital for like 10 days. My dear, I had to learn in the hard way. That was when I knew that, you see, overthinking is like a rocking chair. When you sit on that rocking chair, you're going nowhere. You are just there, rocking, but you're not. That's how I now see overthinking. And since last year, to God's glory, not that something has not been bothering me, not that things have not happened. If you have teenagers in your house, things will happen. And you like, Oh my God, I thought I've done all the training.
We still have to go through. We still have to go through.
I just say, oh my God, where is this one coming from? I thought I've done all the training, but I've just understood that it's easy does it.
Yes.
We take one step at a time, because of our health. Somebody was telling me, was it yesterday? A friend of mine was telling me yesterday that her friend was going through, she has kidney problem or something, and this whole thing started when her daughter couldn't get into school because our other mates had already gone in. We mothers, how we want them to walk, want them to crawl, we just want everything, which is very normal. Not that it's bad, it's not a bad thing. That's what we wish. That's how we, even me, that's how I wish for my children and even other children. But unfortunately for her daughter couldn't get into school on time, and that thing wrecked her life so much. She started thinking from there she had kidney problem or something, when she got to the hospital. But do you know, as we speak now, the daughter graduated at 25.
Wow.
But she got a fantastic job. As soon as she graduated, she got a fantastic job that even those that graduated 3 years ago are not able to lay their hands on this job.
Wow.
Do you know what the daughter said to the mother's friend? He said, Auntie, listen, go talk to my mother to take care of herself. I don't know why she's bothering about me. I understand that she will bother, but not the way she's taking it, Auntie. So advise her to take good care of herself because, she's living her life.
Yes.
What am I trying to say? You see the child now, things are falling in place for her. Mama is thinking, mama is on drugs.
For what? For what ends?
For what?
To what ends?
So we need to, I don't know who is listening to us this morning. We need to start cautioning ourselves because like what you said, it could be you just came out of a nasty divorce, nasty relationship. Maybe you have that teenager that is troubling you. Maybe, when we talk about teenager, oh my God. God bless all of them.
And you, like me, you have a few teenagers at the same time. I've got 15, 16, 19, and preteen. So, but you know what I say? You know what my mum, I got some good advice. It's always good to look at solutions as well. I got some good. She said, His mercy will watch over them.
Amen.
It's true. His mercy will watch over them.
Amen.
Even when they're small, His mercy will watch over them. And it will fall into place. So I don't worry. Oh, I went into their room and their room is untidy.
So messed up.
And she said, don't go in there. Just don't go there. And I just relax. After that, I just relax. When you have, as the lady that called in was saying, like if you have someone good to talk to, like at that time I had my mum to talk to because she experienced a few teenagers at a time as well with us, and I know I gave my mum a few grey hairs, so it's not worth what, because their life will fall into place. Their life will, so far as they're not an axe murderer or to prison, it's not going to happen because they've been trained. You have to just trust. We have to trust rather than to think. They're not the ones to orchestrate what's going on in their life. They too want the best for themselves. So just leave them not leave them. You have to do what you can and let go of the rest.
So that at the end, you will not be the one suffering.
That's right.
That's the essence of of today's show. You will not be the one suffering. Okay, maybe you have a nasty husband. Your husband is not doing, women, a lot of women like to be, prim and proper. We like things done orderly. We don't want to hear, oh, this person, they are gossiping about my home. Oh, Father, this is not, which is very, very, very understandable. But then life happens. In most cases in life, the line is never straight. With the rich, with the poor, with the whatever, the line is never straight. You must get to a place where you get a bend. And that bend could be what you don't want. But there's one thing we need to understand at the back of our mind as well, that nothing lasts forever.
Yes.
That situation, nothing lasts forever. So that situation has an expiring date. Indeed, because we will not understand it. Use me as an example. Say, I'm talking now. It took me 3 months,
Wow.
3 good months for me to get myself back. While I was in the hospital, I was like, oh my God, is this how I'm going to end, God? Because they'll run this test, they'll say this is low, that is low, you have to be doing this, you have to be doing that. And to be honest, I thought that was it for me.
Wow.
It wasn't, I actually learned in a very hard way. But I thank God today because these days I caution myself when things happen, and I'm trying to, you see me slowly, I start talking to myself. My niece called me, was it on Saturday? Yes, on Saturday, and she was like trying to tell me one or two things she was going through. And I had to see me now giving tips. I had to start giving her tips on what to do, which is true. Talk to yourself. If you don't have anybody to talk to yourself. Say it aloud. Your children, if you have young children or grown children, they might be thinking, oh, what is wrong with mama? Or maybe your husband will even be thinking, don't worry about what they will think. Worry about yourself, getting better, pulling yourself out of that situation. Because like, what was it our first caller that spoke about depression? That is what leads to depression.
All those things.
That is what leads to suicidal thoughts. It's a gradual thing. It is very subtle. Very subtle. Overthinking, it is very subtle. Oh, my children are supposed to be married by now and they are not married. You see mothers thinking, oh, my husband is supposed to be doing this by now. My husband is not doing it. See, as a mother, we think, as a sister, women are like pillars. We are like pillars anywhere we find ourselves. As a mother, as a sister, as a wife, as name it. We are like pillars. We want things, done right. Which, if we take time, we will get there. Another thing is timing. People use, I want to use your own time to time myself.
Comparing. What's happened to them now? What
Okay, like now we're in the Republic of Ireland, to God's glory. We've been here for a long time now. And people that are just coming in, maybe 1, 2, 3 years old in Ireland, they look at those that have stayed here for so long, they start thinking, when will I get to this stage? It's a gradual thing. Do not use A's time for your time. If we understand seasons in this life, you will really not envy anybody.
That's true.
If you understand seasons of life, because that's why we have the winter, we have the summer, we have the spring, we have different seasons.
Things will change.
Things will change. A season might not be B season. D season might not be E season. So whatever season you find yourself, make do of that, because it's when you stay on your bed, you start thinking, oh, see how B is glowing, see how B is prospering, see how, you understand? And we forget to appreciate God even for that little one He has done for us.
Yes.
How is He going to do more?
Oh my gosh. I mean, another thing that can be very annoying when it comes to overthinking is like, if you're married, say you see your husband, he's not overthinking. They're not overthinking.
Oh my God.
And you are. And you go up to him and you say, why are you not thinking about this thing? What? He said, because I've casted my care on the Lord. And she's just happy, he's snoring, when you go out, you sleep.
And the woman is turning from one end of the bed to the
no sleep, and you think, and then you think, okay, fine, if you go sleep, and then let me cast my care, because that is one scripture that really helped me. Cast your care and leave it there.
Care.
Leave it there. Don't open the box. Do not look. Because what it can bring out is, this is this and that is that, and before you know it, oh my God, you've taken yourself to another place that where the overthinking is just ruining your sleep and your health.
Yeah, cast your care.
Cast your care.
Cast your care on the Lord,
Because He cares for you.
which is really true. No, but this is True.
Because he can do it. He's the only one who can do it.
Mm.
He's the only one who can do. He knows how to. He does move. Yeah, he knows how to sort things out. He
Mm.
knows how to get from A to B, which you would never even dream of. There's the way how things are sorted out.
Mm.
You think you wouldn't even be able to understand, or to be able to think, or to be able to connect to people that you've connected with that have helped you in the end. So just let God have His way, you know, and or else, you know.
To be honest, I thought it was only me. You know this thing that the way they take things. Excuse me. The way men take things, really. If we start looking at it that way, you know, I know a lot of women will say, "Oh, no, I don't want to be thinking like my husband. I don't want to be thinking like the men." But you see them. Have you ever bothered a man goes to bed and within it's snoring?
Snoring.
Even when there's fire on the mountain.
Yeah. Do you not see these boys doing that? Do you not see he's doing this?
Doing this?
And he just does not bother.
What do you want me to do? But do you know the funny part of it, or the good part of it is, indeed, at the end, things will fall in place.
Amen. That's right.
Why bother ourselves?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
we are not saying we shouldn't.
It's like it's almost as if when we're not worrying, we don't care about it.
Mm.
If we're not worrying about it, it's like we don't really. What type of mother are you if you're not thinking about it or trying to sort it out? You know, but we can't. So you just let it go. Or why are we? Look at us enjoying ourselves when there's fire on the mountain. Look at us enjoying ourselves. Why? But men do it and no one says anything.
And it turns out well.
Because it's all in our head, you know. We need to get out of our own head, you know.
We
But,
need
yeah.
to. We need to. Anyways, our time is really, really fast spent, and if you're just joining us, we've been talking about overthinking. We're trying to let women know the negative effects of overthinking. Nobody is saying we shouldn't think. Think, try and see how that thing, what is the solution? How do I go about it? But when the thing starts giving you sleepless night, like in a week you're unable to sleep, you're unable to concentrate, you're unable to do the things, the little things you used to do, watch it. You are gradually slipping into anxiety, into depression, and that's a bigger picture of a problem.
Yeah.
You know, that's not what we need as women. So please, we are advising our first caller, second caller, they said, look for a solution. You know, it could be a good friend, somebody you can talk to the person. Be careful who you are telling what the problem is, so that the person doesn't start, you know, that doesn't become a topic for gossip, you know. And in the world of today, they have organizations that helps in little matters. You know, you can reach out to them and see how they can help you. We know financial problem, marital problem, parenting, our teenagers, job issue, partner issue. That's those that are believing God for marriage, for a spouse. The guys, the ladies, you know, indeed, there's always a solution, you know, if you hook up to the right channel. We're going to come to an end of, you know, of this today's show. I want to say happy International Women's Day today.
Round of applause.
Women.
Well done. Pat yourself on
Yes.
the back.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
pat yourself on your back, even as you're
And hug.
waiting for that equality. Hug yourself. Oh yes. Before government or the society start taking, you know, that bold step that we want. Have fun yourself. Have fun with yourself. The you in you is number one. The you in you is, you know, is that thing that will make you happy. Okay? Have fun, enjoy yourself. This is Woman to Woman Show. We appreciate you so
Thank you
much.
so much. for joining us.
And we appreciate you so much for being part of this show today. And Tracy, I want to say thank you so much. You left everything. It was a very short notice, but she said, oh, no problem. And she gave me the thumbs up. I'm so honest. I was dancing. Yay, I'm going to see her again. I haven't seen her in a very long time. Thank you for coming in.
Pleasure.
We
What a
appreciate you,
pleasure. Thank
Tracy.
you.
All right, ladies, Make sure you take yourself out today. No cooking. Yes, no cooking. Okay? Take yourself out. Have fun. Have fun. Life is worth celebrating, no matter what stage or situation you are at right now. We love you so much from You Rock. We'll see you again next week by God's grace. Have fun, and we leave you with peace. Bye-bye.
Bye.